Innovation can take many forms for flood resilience. For example, the technology to predict flooding events, the approaches used by communities and responders to take action, and the way flooding data is used to make decisions. Hello, I'm Caitlin Rogers, the Principal Consultant at ISLE, responsible for delivering innovation for flood resilience. We became increasingly involved in flood resilience when the UK government launched the £150 million Flood and Coastal Resilience Innovation Programme. And it's through this programme that we're working with academic, government and commercial partners to identify and deliver innovative ways to deliver flood resilience on topics such as the realisation of community benefits from sustainable drainage systems known as SuDS, and using AI to better predict flash flooding. But how can this be done in practice? And what can you add to your Innovation for Flood Resilience toolkit? Let's look at some of our projects to find out. We are the innovation partner for the SuDS Plus project, which is developing and testing a method which deprioritises drainage as a primary driver for sustainable drainage systems, and instead considers it equally with a suite of other potential SuDS co-benefits such as amenity, health and well-being, biodiversity, education, employment and housing. And in our innovation toolkit for this project, we are holding innovation forums where projects can come together to share common challenges and discuss innovative ways to overcome those challenges, and also workshops where stakeholders use creative thinking techniques to solve difficult problems. We're also undertaking calls to industry, inviting innovators to submit their ideas on sustainable drainage design and monitoring, and are also undertaking horizon scans to identify new and emerging technologies for SuDS. For another project, Flood AI, which is developing AI to better predict flash flooding, we at ISLE, as the innovation partner, are working to ensure the successful adoption of the final system by developing a framework inspired by ISLE's trial reservoir, which works with key decision makers early in the innovation lifecycle to understand what information they require to make decisions about adoption. Other tools in our Innovation for Flood Resilience toolkit include identifying alternative use cases for environmental data, which could be exploited to fund ongoing data creation and management, and broader innovation governance processes to ensure that projects are creating innovation that does actually drive flood resilience. There are so many ways to innovate, and we would really love to know what innovation tools are you using for flood resilience.